Shane McGuigan, Derry footballer, final regulation round of the league this weekend. How would you assess it so far from a Derry point of view?
Yeah, it was probably going as good as we probably hoped for up until last weekend. We had a poor start our very first league game, but from then we maybe got five in a row. Had been gradually building on each performance. But then Louth and RD, we knew the task at hand, especially NRD. They have some quality players, and they fully deserve to win, and we've left it in the hands of others now. We don't have control of the situation, but we'll be looking for a one no doubt on Sunday.
Yeah, as you say, it's out of your control, but there's still a good chance you could get promoted. You just need to take care of business against Cavan, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. Look, we can't really look at the different permutations if we don't take care of our own business. We need to beat Cavan, and hopefully our neighbours Tyrone will do us a favour against Cork.
As you say, a bit of a bump in the road against Louth, but in general, it looks like there's a lot of confidence back in this Derry team again after a tough year last year.
Yeah, 100%, and I think the personnel that we've got back this year has definitely added to it. Look, the last year we were missing three of all-star defenders from the previous year. I know Chrissy's retired now, but you take that out of any defence, it's hard to come back from. So we've got that personnel. Clucky and Garth are back in on the 15 now. So we've definitely added them back in, and I think, look, there's nothing that brings more confidence than wins, and winning becomes a habit. So hopefully we can get back on that this weekend.
Regardless of what happens this weekend, championship's coming around very quickly, isn't it? What would be your hopes and expectations?
Yeah. Look, from being with the club so late, and then kind of jumping into the league straight away, you hadn't really time to really work things out in your head as such, and you're just trying to get a wee bit of momentum. I think that's all we're really hoping for this year, is get a bit of momentum and get a bit of confidence back into the team. Look, if we get promoted, yes, we'll be over the moon, there's no doubt about it, but Division 2 is a serious league, and next year if we're in Division 2, we'll still be playing quality opposition. So I do think it has prepared us well for Antrim. They've now got a few League Ones under the belt, and I think if things go their way, they can still get promoted this weekend. So I know their management team very well. They coached our club last year, so I know the quality that they bring to it. But I think it is probably getting that one this weekend in the Cavan, and then just getting that confidence from there. And then we've got 2-3 weeks to really knuckle down, work on the things that we need to work on, especially last weekend brought up a lot of improvements that we need to make in our game. So we'll try and iron them out over the next 3 or 4 weeks, and then hopefully that'll see us well into the Ulster Championship.
But to sum up, it looks like there's a bit of a buzz back in Derry football again. You feeling excited about what's to come in the next few weeks and months?
Yeah, 100%. And look, like I said, last year wasn't happy for, or nobody was happy with last year, the players, the supporters, but I think we as a playing group talked about it after the Cork game. We really felt the energy within Celtic Park that day. I really hope we get as much out on Sunday game, because the support means so much to this team. It definitely drives us on. And a filled Celtic Park is intimidating for any opposition. So we hope we have that support Sunday, and then we can build on it in the weeks to come, Antrim, and then into the championship.
So, thanks, Chad.
Thank you very much.